What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the First Down Saints YouTube channel. So, when the Saints film dropped today, my mind immediately went to that final drive against the Texans when the Saints had a chance to go down the field, score a touchdown, and tie the game up. Now, obviously, we know that didn't happen. The Saints did do a nice job of getting down to the field, but as things have gone all year, the closer they got to the end zone, the uglier things became. So, I want to take a look at the final four plays, the final four downs from that final drive against the Houston Texans. So, first play here, first down and 10, 44 seconds, I believe, left, ball at the 24. And on this first down and 10, I don't mind the call. The Saints are going to go four verts, right? Best case scenario, you get a big gain, maybe even a touchdown. You catch them lacking, maybe. Worst case scenario, you throw the ball out of bounds, nobody's open, clock is stopped, no harm, no foul, whatever. I don't mind the first down play call here. And you can see, in my opinion, I think Carr misses Taysom Hill down the seam, but you can see he was wanting to get this ball to Olave. You'll see when I press play here, he's going to pump fake and go back to Olave and then just kind of throw it out of bounds. I guess he noticed he was covered at the last second. But if he stays on the seam here, if he stays on Hill, this defender right here doesn't carry Hill, and Hill is going to come pretty much wide open. I mean, see this area, this kind of triangle here of open grass. And, if Carr is able to just stick with Hill and see that right now that defender doesn't carry him, I mean, that's a huge gain, maybe even a touchdown, for Hill if he's able to make this guy miss or break the tackle, which we know Hill is really good at. But instead, Carr goes to Olave, and it's kind of just ends up being a wasted play. But again, I don't mind it. Take the shot. I think it was there if Carr reads it correctly, but, we move on to second down. Which brings us to second down and 10. And now, like I said, that first down play, I don't mind the play call, but now it is second and 10. It's time to pick up some yards. So, what do we think old Pete's going to scheme up here? Sadly, he is going to call the same exact play, four freaking verticals. And, the Texans, like they have been doing all day, they're going to blitz you, right? They're going to end up sending six versus six blockers, but it doesn't matter with this makeshift offensive line right now. Carr is going to immediately be under pressure. And, this linebacker right here is going to drop out and kind of carry Taysom. So Taysom's not going to be open on this one like he was the prior play. And most of the time, when you have 3-by-1 and the defense sends pressure, the ball is more often than not going to go to the solo side receiver, which is what happens here. See Derek Carr instantly under pressure and has to just chunk it, get rid of it to Michael Thomas because, there's no quick hitting options underneath, there's no hot options. So that is essentially a wasted down, right? Like you take the shot on first down, I don't mind, but you come back and do it on second down. I just don't get that part because, like I said, it's you basically just wasted a down. And now you're looking at third down against a defense who has been blitzing the absolute piss out of you all day. Which brings us to said third down and 10. And you probably guessed right. The Texans are going to send literally everybody one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And then even this safety is kind of on a delayed blitz. So all in all, they bring eight. Now, this guy doesn't make it in time. So really, it's seven. But the Saints do max protect. They leave 7-on-7. And they're going to try to run this like deep out kind of with Olave and a corner with Rashid Shaheed. And then like a post with Michael Thomas over the middle. But I mean, you can see here again the pressure on Derek Carr. He kind of just has to get rid of it, and Rashid Shaheed is unable to, track that ball. Now, he probably could have hit Olave down here on the out, but again, that's a tough play from the opposite hash with the pressure on you. Your offensive line is, completely made up on the spot. So you got to get the ball out pretty quickly. But like I said, maybe if he hits this hitch right here and hits Olave, Carr has a strong enough arm to make that throw, but like I said, he just kind of tosses it up to Rashid Shaheed, and it ends up incomplete. Maybe even could have hit Mike Thomas on the backside here, who comes open. But it's really hard to fault the quarterback here with how your offensive line has played all day. You got Cesar Ruiz playing right tackle because Ramczyk is out. You got a rookie right here, number 64, Nick Saldiveri, I believe is how you say it, who is not ready to play yet at all. Shouldn't even be on the field. You got Max Garcia over here on the left, and then Trevor Penning, who has struggled all day. So, I mean, again, you can't really fault Carr for just throwing it up here and seeing if Rashid Shaheed can make a play. And so after you take that shot on first down that don't work out, you essentially waste your second down play. And then third down, they blitz the ever living crap out of you. That leads you to fourth down and 10, 21 seconds left. And you cannot make this up, right? For the third time in 4 plays, the Saints are going to run 4 verticals. Once again, 4 verticals. And as you probably guessed it, the Texans are once again going to blitz. And what did I tell you earlier in the video? Most of the time, when you have pressure versus a 3-by-1, the ball is going to go to the solo side receiver. And you can see that's what Derek Carr does here. Once again, just chunking it up to Mike Thomas, just getting rid of it. And I mean, Mike is going to run like, sell the inside move and break back out. But with this guy playing so far off coverage, I mean, this almost has no shot of working out. Pair that with the pressure that Carr's under, he's hit as he throws it, and you get another incompletion, and that's a ball game. Now, the only other option that Carr really had on this play is maybe hit Taysom, but you'll see Taysom Hill kind of slips right there, and by the time he's up, Carr is getting hit, and the play's over anyway. So I mean, guys, 3 out of 4 plays, we're running 4 verticals. First down, I don't mind it. Like I said, take a shot, but we come right back to it on second down. I don't understand how a professional football team, how Dennis Allen can sit here and watch this offense as a defensive coordinator. I don't understand how he can sit here and watch this offense week after week after week. I mean, we're on what, game 23 or whatever of Pete Carmichael's tenure as offensive coordinator. I mean, how has a change not been made yet? So I hope you guys have super glue because you are going to need it to super glue your eyes open to watch this offense for the rest of the season. Appreciate you guys watching as usual. Peace.